Hey, Junior Mark, we got some for your motherfucking ass.
Fucking real homies. Everybody talking. Fucking real homies. Real homies. Everybody talking. Please pay attention. Here's a story about my lil homies. Straight thuggin', lil bad young motherfuckers. Gotta love them. You could catch them in this G-Rod, clutching his Glock, screaming outlaw, busting on my enemy's block. Educated on these cold streets, getting money, making dummies out the police. Ain't no peace for an adolescent nigga too rap to be a thinker, blood smoking 24/7. Everyday drinker, got my diploma, but I never learned shit in school. More money, more bitches, more murder, fool. Always the young niggas getting this shit. She wouldn't stop the conversation, so you called her a bitch. Bustin' on paper thin motherfuckers, drinking gin before you get to sinning on them brothers. Empty this clip, pass by like you didn't know me. Everybody's ducking. My fucking lil homies.
Lil homies on the rise, niggas gon' die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Lil homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause lil niggas run the streets. Lil homies on the rise, niggas gon' die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Lil homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause lil niggas run the streets.
Remember when you was just a little G flirting with death, playing Russian roulette, screaming kill me. Hey there, young nigga, what you smoking on? Mad at the world cause you came from a broken home. Let a squad, bunch of mob and sick, a bunch of adolescent niggas spitting major shit. Tell me, young nigga, if you die, let me know. Would your heart feel pain watching as your mother cries? Will all your homies ride, or will they all get high and talk about how you died? Young niggas on a mission to complete, getting G's, packing heat, bringing havoc to the fucking streets. Nobody knows why he took a 4-4 and unloaded on the whole front row. Try to tell him, but he act like he don't know me. Pull out his pistol and show my lil homies.
Lil homies on the ride, niggas gon' die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Lil homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause lil niggas run the streets. Lil homies on the ride, niggas gon' die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Lil homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause lil niggas run the streets.
Bomb 16 on death row, bustin' on them phony motherfuckers cause the big homie said so. Niggas knew I was a nutcase, quick to blast, living underage, but it blaze on your bitch ass. Is there heaven for a G? And if it is, will I finally get to be at peace? On these streets ain't no peace. Shell shock shows, making money off of crack sales. Young black male, unable to change cause it's a cycle. Plus nobody knows the evil that they might do. Lil Moo, Big Yacht, K Castro, Big Mouth, Hussein, calling outlaws. Telling the world to be equipped when these young motherfuckers rip shit. They don't quit. Drew down on me, pull a pound on me, bust like you didn't know me. My little homies.
Lil homies on the ride, niggas gon' die tonight. Let's get high.
My little homies.
Lil homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause lil niggas run the streets. Lil homies on the ride, niggas gon' die like you didn't know me.
My little homies.
Lil homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause lil niggas run the streets. Lil homies on the ride, niggas gon' die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Lil homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause lil niggas run the streets. Lil homies on the ride, niggas gon' die tonight. Let's get high tonight. Lil homies on the mash, running from these punk police. Cause lil niggas run the streets. Lil homies on the ride.
How you niggas gonna fuck with us? You can't fuck with the real niggas. These little wild ass motherfuckers. Fucking lil homies. Got to send this one out to my lil homies. Napoleon, Hussein, Gaddafi.